Good Saturday morning, y'all. Uh, this is Saturday thing 73, and now I'm hungry. God, that looks good. That was a good omelet. And I have nothing to put in an omelet today, but let's see. What do I have? No, I have nothing. I got cheese. Maybe I'll just make a cheese. Oh, I've got sausage patties that I could fry up and then chop into like ground beef, like loose meat, and put that in an omelet with some Swiss cheese. Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I got a ton of salsa I'll put on it. Okay. All right, the dilemma for the day is over. So last week's winner was Chris Robinson, and he told me to keep the money and buy something that my wife and I needed. And turns out my wife and I needed a scope for this rifle. And I found one on Craigslist. It's a Vortex Strike-Fire 2 for $100. And I went, and it was brand new, and looked through it, and I bought it. And I got it home and looked through it a little more, and I noticed that the dot wasn't a dot. It was like a half a dozen dots, and it should be like one single dot. So I boxed it up. Vortex has a no questions asked, unlimited lifetime warranty. So I boxed it up and I sent it to them, thinking they'll fix it or send me a new one. Either way, I'm fine with that. And then I got to doing a little reading about astigmatism and watching some videos, and I think that I may have an astigmatism, and that's why the red dot scopes all look funny to me. So if Vortex calls me and says, we don't find nothing wrong with this, I'm just going to tell them, please send it back. It's my eyes, and I'll find another way to deal with my astigmatism. I have another scope that that's a red dot, and what it is a dot with a circle around it, and that I can see fine. So I may sell that red dot scope and then buy another scope with that kind of reticle. And there is another thing called an etched reticle that works for people with astigmatism in their eyes. So anyway, let's get on with this. Oh, and thank you, Chris Robinson. Here we go. $104 comments. Now, before I click this, I gotta tell you, there's just a handful of people, I'm talking 5 or 6 people, that seem to use my Amazon link. And the Amazon link provides me with a little extra income, and that's how I can afford to do this every week. And I'm going to leave the link down below. And I don't push my Amazon link. I mention it rarely. Every 3 or 4 months I might mention it. But the thing is, if you shop Amazon through my link, I get like 3 or 4% of whatever you order. And Christmas is coming up, so I thought I would mention it. And it helps me out, and it doesn't cost you a dime. I don't know what you've ordered. So, if you're ordering stuff that you don't want anybody to know about, I won't. So, anyway, let's do this. And I'll leave the link below. And, you shop Amazon just like you would shop Amazon regularly. You just click in the search box what you're looking for. And when you add something to your cart, it's your cart. There's nothing on there that I know about. And all you're doing is entering Amazon through my link and then shopping like you normally would. And everything you want goes in your cart. When you check out, you're checking out through your account. It's got nothing to do with me only entering the realm of Amazon through my link. So, let's do it. Heaven help us. You are our next contestant on Find What You Want for $35 or Less. Send me an email with a link to bctruck@gmail.com. And I got to drink a cup of coffee and then make me an omelet. And by that time, it might be warmed up enough where I can go out and get to work on my garage some. I think I can get all the shelves, the frames built today. And tomorrow I can cut the wood that's going on the shelves, and then the doors and all that. So, all right, am I famous now? What is your name on Heaven Help Us? What is your name on Facebook? I don't recall the comment. Anyway, here's my Facebook. I've changed it a little in case you were looking for anybody was looking for my Facebook. That is me. And if you wanna, I don't do a whole lot here. Here's a picture of the video. Here's a picture of the wall. I do funny stuff. Other people put on stuff on my wall. And this was a friend of mine had somebody make a knife for her, and she was showing me. I don't do a lot of political stuff. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Good Lord. And when I make knives, I put pictures of my knives up here. And if they're for sale, I put for sale. If they're sold, I put sold. So. Texas Rumble. Okay, enough of that. So, Heaven Help Us. Find something you like for $35 or less. Send me a link to bctruck@gmail.com, and don't forget to tell me where you want it sent. Have a good weekend, y'all.